all times there were few churches, but people feared God, people reverenced God, people adored God. Even the non-believers, they respected churches. They respected churches. The non-believers of all those times respected pastors, respected Christians, and respected churches. Even witches feared trying to be against a Christian in those times of our fathers. The moment salvation was still fresh, gospel was genuine. And I ask her, there were few churches, few pastors, but they commanded bigger territory, such that when there is a church, even witches fear. When there is a church in a given place, when a drunkard meet a pastor, they will take up their camp. They will honor the pastor. But what happened today that we have not only few churches, but let me say 100, 1,000-fold of the churches that were then. Yet in a small society, people still don't fear God. People still you don't even see a sign there's a church in this place except the building. There's no morality in our lives today that can give us a fear that this is a surrounding where there is church. In the old churches, people fear God and they were few. Today we are many, there's no fear of God. Not only that, is in this present time not only fear around externally, even internally, there are incidents where people fornicate inside the church. The question is, what changed? That is what I asked my mom. What changed? What made people to get used? What made people to get used to God in this way? When I was asking God that question, God reminded me, it's not about the church, it's about the content of the present church. Number one, there's no Jesus Christ in the church. In the present church, we teach a lot of mystery, we teach a lot of vocabulary, a lot of theological studies, we teach a lot of things, except we don't make people see Jesus when we have the microphone. Whenever there is no revelation of Jesus, not revelation like making Jesus look like a deeper mystery, no, making people to see Jesus in a simple way, people won't fear God. The reason why we don't have the fear of God present time is because Jesus is not the subject of our sermons. We have a way of preaching Jesus that does not reveal Jesus. We go to theological school, they always tell you that everything you have to relate with human. But in the Old Testament and the New Testament, the reason why there was power in the New Testament is that everything was related to Jesus. Everyone was pointed to Jesus. We don't point Jesus to man. We point men to Jesus. People don't change because they have a life lesson from the Bible, but because they had Christ lesson from the Bible. It is Christ that separates. It is Christ that make the difference.